So today's subject is words and phrases connected to give. It's lovely. I think the feeling of giving is the most amazing feeling. I know it's nice to receive things as well. So maybe if it's your birthday, you receive a gift. But I think it's also very nice to give things as well. You give something to another person. So we are going to go through these very quickly. And if you want to watch this again later, so you can take notes, then feel free. Give. So quite often we use the word give as a verb. So give is often used as a verb. It can be used as a noun as well, which we will talk about later. So when we use give as a verb, to offer voluntarily without needing a reward. So quite often when we give something, we give it without wanting anything in return. You might give a present. You might give your friend some money for their birthday. You might give someone a kiss. But please, before you do that, make sure you get their permission. Don't just go up to a stranger in the street and kiss them because, well, these days it is frowned upon. It really is. Hello, Florence. Nice to see you here. Thank you for your lovely comments about my studio. So we have some examples of give. Do you want me to give you a ride to work? So maybe a person is offering to take another person in their car. Do you want me to give you a ride to work? I will give you a piece of my cake. So you are giving something, but you don't want anything in return. You don't want anything back as payment. You are doing it for free. You give something. So quite often the word give is used to mean give without wanting anything in return. You give it selflessly without wanting any reward. As a verb, we can also use the word give to mean offer a thing, maybe something you have in your hand and you need to pass it to another person. We often use the word hand as well. So you hand something to another person, to hand to someone. You pass something by hand. For example, hand me that screwdriver. Hand me that screwdriver. The postman handed me a letter, or he handed a letter to me. So quite often we use the word hand to mean give. You hand something over. Maybe the police come round to your house and you have a gun in your house. You have to hand the gun to them. You have to give it to them. Can you imagine me with a gun? Thank goodness we live in England. There are no guns allowed, you see. You're not allowed to carry one, fortunately. Yes, Mr. Steve is watching me from the back of the studio. You are right. He's just behind me. Of course, it's not the real Mr. Steve. It's the fake Mr. Steve. We are looking at words and phrases connected to give. To place in someone's care. So you are taking something, you are giving it to someone else for them to take care of. It can be anything, I suppose. It could be an animal. Maybe you are going away on holiday and you want to give your dog to your neighbours. You are giving it to them so they can look after the dog whilst you are on holiday. Give me your coat and I'll hang it in my wardrobe. So you are giving it to someone, but they're not going to keep it. They're going to look after it. They're going to take care of that thing until you need it again. To grant opportunity or permission. So the word permission means allow. So you are allowing that person. You are opening a door for someone. You are giving them permission to enter the house. To grant opportunity or permission. Please give me another chance. Please give me another chance. I will give you the right to reply. So that's an interesting sentence. If you give someone the right to reply, it means you are allowing them to reply to what you have just said. So maybe I make some comments and then I will allow other people to reply. I give them the right to reply. They can reply to the things I've just said. So to grant opportunity or to give permission, you are allowing it. You give permission. To impart or communicate. So quite often in everyday life, we often give information. Maybe we give instructions. Maybe we give an offer. You impart. You are saying something. You are passing on information. Or you are giving information. I will give you some good advice. Would you like some good advice? Practice English every day. Treat English like a part of your body. Make it your own. Make it part of your life. So there is some good advice from me. A careless cough might give someone a cold or fever. So to give something, you impart information, or maybe you pass something on, such as a virus. Naughty, naughty. To set forth or show, present, offer. So you are giving something. Give me one good reason why I should trust you. Give me one good reason why I should trust you. Give me one good reason why I should trust you. Give me one good reason. You are asking that person, you are instructing them, you are offering them the chance to tell you why you should trust them. He will give you a good deal on a new car. It's a shame Mr. Steve isn't here, because I'm sure Steve would have a lot of things to talk about with that. He will give you a good deal on a new car. So if you give someone a good deal, it means you are offering them something at a reasonable price. Maybe something that is less expensive than other people. To pay or transfer possession to another in exchange for something, very similar to the previous example. To pay or transfer possession to another person in exchange for something, quite often money. I will give you £800 for your old car. That's a very good offer. I will give you £800 for your old car. He gave me £60 for my old camera. He gave me £60 for my old camera. He gave me £60 for my old camera. It's a very good offer. I think so. So if you sell something to another person, maybe something you've already used, sometimes you try to get a good price. He gave me £60. I will give you £800. Both of those sentences are showing an exchange of one thing for another. Here we go again. Here's another one. To deal or administer. So quite often when we deal, it means you are giving, you are offering, you deal. So to deal is to give. Maybe in a game of cards, you will deal the cards. It means you are giving the cards out to the other players. I will give you the insulin injection. Some people do. They have to have injections all the time because they have diabetes. They need insulin to help their body to cope with the sugar. I will give you your insulin injection. He gave me a blow to the head. So that is an action, a direct action, where one thing is being given to another. So quite often we might say that this is a physical thing. You are doing it physically. I will give you your insulin injection. He gave me a blow to the head. So these are things that are actually happening physically to administer or deal. You are giving something out. To inflict as punishment on another. So you give punishment. You inflict punishment. The judge gave her 10 years in prison. The judge gave her 10 years in prison. They are likely to give him a tough sentence. Again, both of these sentences refer to punishment that is being given. You are giving punishment. You inflict punishment. You are handing over a sentence for a crime. The judge gave her 10 years in prison. They are likely to give him a tough sentence. So from that sentence, we are saying that the period of time that he will be in prison will be a long time. It will be a long prison sentence. To offer a pledge or offer as a promise. I give you my word, I will tell no one. So I am giving you my pledge. I am saying that I will not tell other people. It is a promise that I'm giving to you. You must give me your promise not to lie again. Again, you are asking that person to give you a promise. So I can give you a promise, or you can give me a promise. You are saying, don't worry, I promise I will never say that again. I will never lie to you again. Here's another one. You can have give as a noun. And this is quite interesting. Give, the state of offering resilience. You give. You are not breaking, you are taking the strain. Give as a noun. The springiness, the springiness of something. So you are saying that something can take a lot of pressure. It can take the weight of something. Of course, the word give can also mean to collapse. Maybe something gives way. Maybe something collapses. So give as a noun often refers to the resilience of something, how strong something is, and how much weight or force it can take. For example, this rope has a lot of give. So that means the rope can support a lot of weight. So you don't have to worry about the rope snapping. It won't snap because it has lots of give. The bridge is too weak. It could give at any moment. So in the second sentence, we are saying that if we put too much pressure on the bridge, it will eventually collapse. So something can give, it can collapse. Something can also give and still offer support. So it's a very interesting use of the word give, and we are using it there as a noun. Some phrases connected to give. The phrase give as good as you get. So a person might be attacked in some way. They might be attacked by another person. So you retaliate. You fight back. You give as good as you get. So all of the things that are happening to you, you respond in the same way, with the same force. To retaliate in equal measure. To fight back with the same or similar force. So if someone is mean to you, you are mean to them. Violence aimed at one person might mean that that person then has to fight back in the same way. You give as good as you get. Then we have the phrase, give up the ghost. Give up the ghost. It is a sentence that we often say when something has expired or something is about or will soon stop working or expire or die. Something stops functioning. It gives up the ghost. So imagine a ghost floating away from the object as it dies. It gives up the ghost. To give up the ghost means that you stop, you end. Something expires, it dies, it stops functioning. Then we have the phrases give up and give in. So these both use the words give. You give up, you give in. To stop trying, to quit, is to give up or give in. Maybe if you have to admit defeat, maybe if you have been beaten, maybe if you are in a contest or a competition and the other person beats you, they win and you lose. You give up, you admit defeat. Or maybe you cease fighting. To give in is to surrender, for example. So maybe you give in or you give yourself up. You surrender. Maybe you surrender to the police. Yes, you can give up smoking. That's a good one. Thank you, Vitas, for that. You give up smoking. Then we have the phrase give way. Quite often you will see this particular sign on the road here in the UK, quite often as you drive around. This might be one of the most common signs on the road that you will see. Give way means allow others to pass across. So if you are going along the road, you have to wait at the junction and allow other traffic to pass by before you turn out. You have to give way. Also, it can mean stop or move over as an instruction. So if you give way, it means you are stopping what you are doing and then you are allowing another person to begin. You give way to that person. Or maybe if you are driving along the road, you give way to another car that's behind you. You move over and you allow that car to pass by. You give way. And yes, you will see this sign quite often on the roads here in the UK. It's a very common sign. Finally, we have one more. The phrase, so this is just one phrase, not two. The phrase, give the benefit of the doubt. If you give the benefit of the doubt, it means to offer a good outcome because of uncertainty. So quite often if a person has been accused of doing something bad, they might actually escape any punishment because there is no evidence. There is only suspicion, but there's also doubt. So quite often when we have doubt, it means we are uncertain about whether that person committed the crime or not. You offer a good outcome because of uncertainty. So maybe I think that my neighbour has stolen some of my garden sculptures. I can't prove it. So because I can't prove that it was them, I have to give them the benefit of the doubt because I'm not certain. I have no proof. I have no evidence. You benefit because there is doubt. So maybe I am accused of committing a crime, but no one can prove it. There is only suspicion. So all they can do is give me the benefit of the doubt because they're not certain. Quite often in law, if you have to go to court, if you have to go on trial for a crime, quite often there has to be some proof. If there is ever any doubt, then the benefit of the doubt will always go your way. It will always be in your favour. So that is today's subject. There are many other ways of expressing give. As I said earlier, you give up something, maybe a bad habit, maybe something you've been doing for many years. You've been smoking or drinking. Maybe you give up your lazy lifestyle because you want to do more exercise. Something like that. So yes, some very interesting phrases and also some definitions of the word give. I will be going in a moment, and yes, I know what you're going to say, Mr. Duncan, it's a short one. Well, we will see what happens. I'm not here on Wednesday. Don't forget, no live stream on Wednesday. And it doesn't mean anything bad, so don't panic. Please don't panic. It's not a bad thing. I'm not quitting. I'm not going to give up. Nothing like that. Do you remember that song from the 1980s? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. So I am not going to give up. Definitely not.